The golden butterfly.
Yes. You didn't. That wasn't funny. You just read the title and laughed.
What can I fucking make? I was trying to think like butter is gold. I'll be like,
Oh.
this episode promises to be rich and creamy, but I think no, it's not funny at all.
Yeah.
They're just acting all casual. Woman gets punched in the face.
Well, they didn't.
Did they not see exactly what we saw?
No. Or, they're just so used to it, it doesn't bother them anymore. Having right in front of their office, there's no wall there.
Yeah. It's just like a stage set that they have like Seinfeld when you see zoomed out.
Yeah. Alright, so there's no real achievements or newspapers in this one.
So just drive around, crash into everyone.
No, you still need your 5-star to get the achievement.
A 5-star will not be necessary this episode, as there is no achievement.
Don't listen to Jop. He knows nothing about this game. He doesn't even know what's about to happen.
We're gonna turn right. Oh, nailed it. Now left. You underestimate my skills.
Alright, you take the wheel then.
I'll take the left door handle.
Yeah, I tried to squeeze through this, but it came in. Let me get out of there, Rusty.
You're behind the wheel.
How many fucking times? So, you sure I crashed the car the last time?
I've been drinking.
I never drive.
Yeah.
What the hell kind of turn was that? You were in the outside lane, you turned into the inside lane while turning, cutting off a guy, then went back into the outside to pass him.
Don't worry, we're cops. That's okay.
Cops have diplomatic immunity, don't worry. That's not true.
It's your favorite guy.
Is this the Irish guy?
Yeah, that Irish mink.
Mick.
Mick, eh?
Mink is like a fox or mini weasel.
I thought that was minx.
I think it's just pluralized as minx. I'm not sure.
And of Elizabeth Short for that matter. You don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large blaming women? Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, but the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of King who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of Angels. Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case? Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
God's work.
What do we have here? Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
I was reading about the Black Dahlia murder in between this episode and the last.
Spoilers, eh?
No, nothing spoiled. I didn't. I know it wasn't solved, but
not solved, really.
But it was just interesting seeing how like there was a lot of sort of murder cases in LA around this time, and how they sort of just those bristles are hitting your face off. So he's like, "I'm fine."
Yeah.
But it was just interesting how they were all sort of borrowing from separate cases, small little pieces.
Yeah, there's a lot
to make their
own
own sort of different cases.
A lot of these cases are based off real things.
Yeah, like parts from each.
Salim Henry. That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out. You a suspect, Rusty? Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got
He is not a person of interest, no.
Talk me through it, Mel.
The moment we have no reason to suspect them.
Footprints would indicate that she has been stalked. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe.
I really want to censor these nudities the nudity one day.
At a glance, I would say
Just like one my face, one with your face.
Angry boyfriend. They were married, they'd be at home.
And then over the vagina would just be Amos.
You mind if I
Yeah.
examine the body? My guess.
So she has There's clues on all 4 parts of her body.
What did they say she was strangled with?
A rope.
Oh, that's pretty rough.
Yeah. So there's one on her face, one on her chest, and one on both ends.
Reported in the press. Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Hmm.
What's this mark? Cut on a finger.
Another finger injury.
Mm-hmm.
A wedding or engagement ring, violently removed.
You think you could just remove the ring easy enough after the murder?
Some people they kind of grow into the ring.
Yeah, rigor mortis, I know.
Looks like she was tied up. It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Stripping her of her possessions.
It was time for her to die. But anyway, there's 2 in this purse as well. So we have a name.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Moller by R&I? Back in a second.
Just like imagine he runs to a phone.
The motive was robbery. Why not take the money?
That's like $50 nowadays.
You could buy a new suit with that. 2 new suits.
R&I says that Deirdre Moller of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Moller.
Grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over.
Something interesting I figured out after this was if you don't
What about not making assumptions and going on the
if you
evidence?
don't discover that clue, the footprints, when you're questioning the husband, there'll be an additional question. So it's like the game's way of making sure you have that clue.
Which, like the footprints right beside the body?
Yeah, the last one I looked at.
How would you miss that?
I don't know. It's the first thing you see.
I guess once you get the name, you can leave, eh?
Mhm.
So, rushed gamers.
Playing the boyfriend angle.
I thought we were on our way to lock
Okay, what?
Yeah. They're all bad drivers. Why did he even merge?
So he goes over to the left,
Just
like
hit him.
oncoming traffic.
Yeah.
Just a little bump.
Just a little encouragement tap.
Speed it up. You can do it, man.
about my wife. Hey, she's a woman. She's the mother of my children. You're a father, Chris?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, your character. When I play this game, this is the first time I found out. But yeah, you're married with children.
Why give him a family?
Really?
A couple hours into the game, you realize.
It plays in this story later.
Yeah, I figured now it would, but you just think you bring up this
I
earlier.
think I don't know. I think it's actually kind of to shock you. It's like, what? He has a family?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
Like his eyebrow action.
Who's
Home soon.
Phelps?
Phelps
For mommy.
sort of raised his eyebrow.
What's your name?
Phelps and Galloway.
So, Eloise Moller?
The rock eyebrow.
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
He dual eyebrow though.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
So yeah, there's just 3 clues in here, all in the same room. But we'll get to that after she sits down. And Rusty looks after her.
We're gonna have a
And
look.
kills her with secondhand smoke.
Was secondhand smoke even like discovered this time?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think it was even a big thing in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, I don't remember it until I started doing those commercials.
Size 8s.
So, size 8 boots looks like the dad has.
It's not that small, though.
Elgin wristwatch.
I think for
Probably the same one snatched from the
if you're a tall guy, I think it's kind of small.
Yeah, if you're tall, but I think 8's sort of average for an average-sized person.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Here comes the jingle that all the clues have been. There you go.
Did you hear that noise? We're done here, Galloway. Let's go.
Should we question? No. Let's quit while we're ahead.
Daddy's trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
I don't know if cops should do that, like, especially without the parents around.
Yeah.
A few questions for us?
Not sure. Because, I mean, if anyone does have the right, it's the cops, but I'd still go with the parents first.
Some of your mother's jewelry.
I like how she's crying and
Describe her things.
you can hear your kid talk. Yeah.
A watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Child never would.
I know it's painful, Michelle. This may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Honey chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
I never knew this much about my mother's jewelry.
Yeah, I don't know anything about my mom's jewelry.
Daddy bought it for her birthday.
But I don't know. Maybe I'm not trying to sound sexist here, but I think girls might notice it more than guys do.
Sure, but she's still only 10.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
Is she 10? Where did I get that number
think she-
from?
Belmont High.
she's young, but I still think young girls have interest in like jewelry and pretty things.
She didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Now we're gonna lay down the whip.
So you were hanging around the school for
I know, I was laughing at in my head at the idea that
No.
she'd lie and he'd be like, "You killed her, didn't you?" Just get really hostile with her like we do everyone.
Yeah,
He came straight away then.
Phelps is he's a little soft on her.
Dad are happily married?
I like the little grin at the end.
Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. I didn't always wear her gold
You had to
letter.
pay off women.
Thanks, Miss Moller. You've been very brave. Hey! What did...
I really like this actor for some reason.
Here.
Michelle, I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
Do you know the voice actor Greg Grunberg?
We have some questions that we would like to ask.
Nope.
Sure, yeah.
Is that this guy?
Yeah.
My best.
He also plays Matt Parkman in the TV show Heroes.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
I've never watched that show once.
It's routine,
Uh,
sir. Simple
well,
process
yeah.
of elimination.
I might start watching it.
Nines, I think.
Nines?
Based on this.
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Mueller?
No, because Misfits is similar
Why
to
would I lie to
Heroes.
you at a time like this?
Size 9s, he claims. Well, that's
fine.
funny. When I was snooping through your bedroom, I found...
Yeah.
Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small... Always been true in my
Penis.
What does that mean?
You phoned in missing person.
Sees a lot of guys' penises.
Yeah, Phelps just kind of eyes him up like, what?
My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30.
Mm-hmm.
Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Is that so?
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars? Nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the
Just
time
based
to
on his
push
outfit, what do you
this,
think he
mister.
does for a
Your
living?
daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle.
I don't know. I want to say like a wood carpenter sort of thing, but then he's got like a baker's outfit underneath, so it's conflicting.
Yeah, at first I thought he was like, worked in a mill or something, but yeah,
Yeah.
he's just a mechanic.
Yes, that's correct.
A mechanic? Why would he wear a white shirt?
I don't know.
Come clean if you're having an
I always like the feeling of completely filthy when I get home from work than jumping in the shower.
Yeah, but you can't get grease out of that.
So why did you take so
Who
long
knows?
to
Maybe
answer
he
the
was.
phone when
Maybe
you
he
were
didn't
home?
just get home. Oh yeah, he wasn't at work. He was just looking for his wife.
I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
That question wasn't even fair then.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true. God damn it.
Oh yeah. What about the brooch
It is true.
that you
You're a
bought her
man.
in exchange for
Try to
silence?
keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter
Let's
and
just
your son
leave this
were
to
scared.
Cole Phelps.
You don't know anything about
Phelps and Rusty have this under control.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Trying to look good around me? How dare she?
What's a Rockefeller?
Getting hostile.
Rockefeller's a very rich family, I believe, through oil. But they're like the first millionaires in America.
Cool.
Put the cuffs on him. This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife. Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for
What he does later is just so stupid.
The dad?
Yeah.
Should go back in there and bust his ass. One, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. Three, we've no evidence to...
I'm gonna do a small little thing right here. Before going to talk to this woman, just hop over here.
Detective.
Just hop in this car. It's kind of a rare car, and you see that little vehicle unlocked, 5495. Yeah, and he's getting every car in this game to get an Auto Fanatic achievement. So
Is that like the only place you can get it in the entire game?
Yes, ma'am.
it's a rare car. It's be hard to find. I think it's only,
Yes or no, Nathan?
I don't know if it's exclusive to this guy, but why not go inside,
Did you
right?
see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all.
You heard it here first. You don't have to go inside if you don't want to.
In the incinerator earlier this
I strongly recommend it. There's no reason not to.
Get this bum downtown and into a
It's
cell.
not like I'm ever gonna find out,
There he is now.
so you don't have to spite me.
Wait, who are these people?
That's the neighbors, and now we're running back to the.
Step away from the incinerator.
Oh, okay.
Don't let him get away.
I thought we were chasing down those guys that were walking on the sidewalk there.
Hold on, jaywalkers.
She's like, there they are now. And I was like, they don't seem like they're criminals at all.
There's another achievement we get just for chasing down a suspect. You could have got there. There's another part of this game you'll get one.
Check in the incinerator, fella.
Um,
I'll hold our stupid friend here.
Yeah, for some reason I made the achievement for the second part, not this part.
I can explain the blood.
Like, why do you burn evidence the second we leave your house?
Yes, sir, detective.
Yeah.
Give it like,
that is,
give it like 15 minutes.
I don't.
Did you ever see Pain and Gain this year?
Yeah.
Reminds me of when they're barbecuing the hands
Oh
outside.
yeah. They're waving to the.
Having a great old time, just right in public.
In the meantime. We ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
I ran to the phone because if your partner gets to the car first, he'll start radio in before you'll have the chance to talk, and game won't let you talk while he's on the radio.
I'll get her! No!
1247.
How can I help, detective?
How can I help?
There you go.
I need an address on a Belmont high school.
I've got it.
Checking for you, detective. Belmont High, 1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks for your help.
How can I help, detective?
That guy to your left has a pretty bold dress shirt. I don't know if we'll get to see it.
I hope you guys see it.
Can you drive to this one?
Uh-oh.
Where are we headed?
There's too many people there, and he's sort of in the shadows. Oh! Wait, what?
Yeah. You're still chatting up that neighbor for evidence.
He didn't even help you with the incinerator guy.
Yeah.
We get Ray Pinker and a technical services team to a house at 130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down
Jesus,
to
stop
Hugo
sign.
to look after a young lady.
They're cops.
The coroner has a report waiting, eh?
Let's head in downtown.
KGPL. I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it. Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10.
There's reams around the corner.
Yeah.
Oncoming traffic.
God knows I wanted
Yeah.
some wives of mine.
Doesn't even stop speaking. Just, yeah, you should always suspect the husband, you know. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I was talking.
Yeah.
Don't interrupt me.
Quiet Phelps. Oh yeah, there's another achievement. It's like drive 200 miles in this game in total. Well, it's not. It's like 197 something. I don't know. So that's another benefit to driving around yourself.
How's that? You blame the
Pardon?
Doesn't she meant drive like almost 200 miles?
Yeah. I just didn't hear the last part.
That's one benefit of driving around yourself is you'll increase the mileage.
Oh, doesn't count if he does it for you.
Correct.
Emmy, it's the first season since fabric rationing's over. We have to go. I told you I can't Saturday. I'm busy. Busy where?
Like, how suspicious can you be?
Gardener, aren't you?
Truly suspicious, like.
So,
Why do you have to chase him down here? Like, why not just run beside?
I don't know. Those are kind of sad. I didn't get a vault one of those things.
Yeah.
Knowing Phelps.
Like, he chases you straight down the 100-meter thing you guys are doing the hurdles the entire way. Eventually you catch up to him, but you're just running beside him as like a race now.
And, Rusty is like timing us with his stopwatch.
Yeah. He shoots a gun up in the air, celebrates for you.
Yeah.
The other guy just keeps running.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. We're gaining him.
Got him.
In the Asphalt Jungle, you tackled him in dirt.
Yeah.
11K, go ahead.
11K, you see the janitor? A green 1946 coupe registered to a Mrs. Hugo Moller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. 11K, code 2.
Alright.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Son.
What are you doing around here?
This character is interesting to me.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered. And I would love to make you for that, you rookie motherfucker.
But I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like 'em a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
And why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli. You're under arrest, Eli.
Brooch from the woman's finger.
Get some backup down here, Rusty.
It's a golden butterfly.
Into a cell.
Yeah.
I'll tell.
Okay, thank you for cutting off.
No, he actually wasn't editing at all. The game actually cut it out.
Yeah, it felt like the game did it.
What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately.
Hey!
Child molester.
We're talking in the middle of the parking lot.
Met him.
Filthy son of a bitch.
I gotta get him to the
He was
precinct.
here yesterday before the dance.
And you saw park the car.
I don't know, sir. I'd like to say yes, but the truth is it was pretty dark.
Would you say Rooney is violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes.
Thanks for your help.
So, this stuff in this trunk belongs to the husband, not the guy we were just talking to a moment ago.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially.
How do we know that?
Blood and skin.
The guy was just telling us.
Ray Pinker out here.
What was he?
Yeah, the janitor we were just talking to.
I can't read, so.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Moller Residence.
Don't worry, you just keep up with your Fun with Phonic books and we'll be reading in no time.
It's from Chrysler.
Hopefully. Spelled 19.
Yeah. But, you know, you're 22, you should have learned to read a while ago. But it's not a big deal.
Nope. Yeah.
Yeah, I also didn't want to walk through that. I felt like it cut down a minute of the video time.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up
Good
in Central
call.
for both suspects being held in the Moller homicide case.
Certainly.
So who do you think it was?
Be in touch with the
The
one.
husband or the creepy guy?
Ma'am.
Well, this game has taught me to never suspect the first person caught, but
exactly
I think it was the husband, and he just found the golden brooch and picked it up while he was creeping the parking lot.
And I guess the blood in the trunk of his car points to him.
I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had a jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
It's more just the fact that he was burning the evidence that incriminates him over everything.
Yeah. Our guy's saying, oh, you should just convict the creepy guy, even if he didn't do it. But
Nothing wrong with a little pedophilia.
we're just gonna talk to them corner, nothing more.
It's the murderers that you have to worry about.
We'll just talk to the coroner quickly, and then we'll head to
Phelps, Dusty,
the interrogation.
can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details.
Yes.
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
So you get 3 ropes. Just to save time, I grabbed the correct one that matches to the victim's throat. But yeah, you can do trial and error and it won't mess with your rating.
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that there's sometimes
I'm still just holding it there.
Still just...
I'll make this call.
Am I sure it's this rope?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Moller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you'll...
So funny because he said sailors are more aggressive, then he's like, no signs of semen inside of her.
Good plan, right? If you notice Phelps' signature tap.
I did not. I was laughing at the joke that wasn't even intended.
I was hoping there's going to be silence during that part.
Okay, if you're finished jawing, we need to get moving.
If you're finished jarring, you need to get moving. He goes nowhere. You're like, okay, I'll lead, I guess.
Yeah. Remember, the ambulance is a good one for the auto Fanatic.
But you have countless amount of times to get that one, viewers.
Yeah, it's probably better to do it in one time. Find like a guide or something.
Nope. Don't listen to that.
I will be sure to find it. I'll be sure to make my own guide.
Just grab the first 5 cars you see each time you go somewhere.
If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
It's even more annoying when you get to the end of the game and you're just missing one car.
Is there a checklist on which ones you have and don't have?
No.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. Best. Nah, I'm not gonna make one, but best find like a guide or something online. Don't try to be a hero and do it yourself.
You're not gonna impress anyone anyways.
Yeah. Now, to conclude the episode by interrogating our 2 suspects. Don't yawn.
We'll work the evidence, Rusty. Let him do the rest. Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it. I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
No.
Why did you
Read my
burn the
note
shoes,
instead.
Hugo? Because I knew you'd never believe me. Believe what? It's rabbit's blood.
Rabbit's blood, do you hear that?
The guy at work brought him in and I helped.
Mm-hmm. It's like I said, I know never to suspect the first person, even though he's way more obvious.
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army. You learned to strangle with a rope in the army? With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife. For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use? If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier control.
And
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that? It wasn't me. Where do you keep your work clothes? I keep them at work in my
like,
locker.
why would you? It's such an obvious lie. We were in your car.
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night. My overalls are in the laundry.
Okay, this should be a pretty easy one. Overalls.
Then how do you explain the golden brooch in the other man's pocket?
How is this at all relevant to my overalls?
Of your wife's car.
Just look back at my notes. Oh,
Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator.
Wait, I
too.
clicked on the wrong one.
yeah, this is.
Hugo's just like, try again.
Try again. Call back when you have more evidence to suspect me.
He's just, game over, stands up, walks away.
You're gonna have to come clean on this.
So you can walk away.
You got no proof.
Yeah, this is the bloody iron. Stop fucking yawning.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet,
Iron?
Hugo.
It's a
What make
fucking
car do you drive?
tire wrench.
Chrysler Airflow. So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Yawning is a natural reaction. Wise name.
So don't charge the victim, just leave him. We'll talk to the other guy first. Always do.
Don't even say you're leaving. In agreement with Rusty Galloway, stand up, leave.
It'll make
Don't close the door behind you.
it'll make him sweat.
Captain,
Yeah.
we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is an old acquaintance.
Rooney doesn't like him.
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes,
Is that his name, Rooney?
I'll be dealing personally.
Rooney is the suspect. Yeah, Eli Rooney.
Oh, this Irish guy.
You look like you've had it rough.
I don't know. Be coincidental.
For your sympathy, boy.
You down on your luck, Eli?
I think Rooney's an Irish name, though.
Family road killed during the Dust Bowl.
Well, you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
San Pedro.
Does this have a name by any
This place
chance?
you worked have a name?
There we go.
Tennessee Marine. You can't misplace big yellow letters HM out.
So you won't need to truth anything from him.
Eli?
So that leaves two options.
Green coverall.
Doubt everything.
Thing was hot.
Oh, not true. Sorry, lie.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
Trust everything.
It's not a nice thing to
So
go call.
press either A or X.
What would you call them?
Assuming you're doing Xbox.
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope.
Is it?
He's interrogating us now.
A boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. Tie hitch and braid. It stays tied.
You killed Mrs. Moller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. Ain't done nothing like that.
Both these guys know quite a bit about rope.
Curious why she's naked though.
And nowhere to live by the smell. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli.
Found that suspicious, but the brooch. So it really stood out to me.
Things that I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Okay.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I get my hands on.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
wearing 11.
very uncomfortable to wear.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops. And you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side. Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
You think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Time to decide who it is. And it's him.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre.
Well, that was suspicious. Or, suspenseful.
Yeah, there's not much I could have done. Like, right after he said that, this is the option to charge her.
Why'd you pick him?
Just, I know he did it, I made sure, but just my gut feeling says just my gut feeling said he did. The other guy's just the husband. And when he said his bunny, the blood was bunny, I just believed him.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations.
But yeah, I would have, like in real life, and if I was a cop, I would make that conviction before testing if it was bunny blood. And if it was true that it was bunny blood, there's, you know, there's no evidence to convict him at all.
What motive does that guy have for murdering her, though?
He stole the brooch.
Yeah, but he wouldn't just murder someone for a golden butterfly.
Yeah. Anyway, if you did choose the wrong, you would get 3 stars. That's what happened the first time I played. I suspected the wrong guy.
So, I don't like this case at all, then.